All right, welcome back to another episode of 94 Feet. And if you're wondering why we call it 94 feet, it's because the length of the court is 94 feet. And as you guys know, your host here, one of your hosts, legendary Shane, the voice of the people, Mr. 94% Right.
I'm Jay. This
Alongside
dude
my
didn't mess
co-host.
up, man. How you supposed to mess up?
94%, man.
Listen, I'd be the only one that's be messing up. I tried to cough and everything.
Yeah.
This dude.
I did a lot of public speaking in my
What
life.
type of laser focus
Like I did
this dude got, man?
a lot of public speaking in my life.
Listen,
So that's
what kind of laser focus this dude got, bro?
that's
This dude
years,
wild, man.
years and years of speaking in front of hundreds of people every week. So
That's
it's like
crazy. This dude
I'm
ain't
used
messed
to
up
it.
yet. We gonna get him one time.
I'm a professional.
We gonna
I'm
get
a-
him. We
I'm
gonna
a
get him one of
professional.
these times. We gonna get him one of these times. But let's go ahead and get into the key matchup. I mean, okay, the Mavs is gonna win. The
Actually-
Celtics gonna win.
Quick thing, before we even jump into it, I want to say, man, I'm appreciative of all the love that's been coming through, man. All the,
Oh, yeah.
the people who watching,
Yeah,
subscribing, and stuff like that. It definitely doesn't go unnoticed, but
Yeah.
and that's why we throwing these episodes out. Like we all got busy schedules, but we doing whatever to make these episodes happen and dropping them. So yeah, we pushing that out,
Yeah, we
man.
definitely
keep
appreciate
supporting.
it.
We gonna keep throwing these episodes out there.
Yeah, we definitely appreciate it, man. All the views and the subscribers
The new subs.
that we got, new subs.
Tell your friends about it if you like it, which you
Yeah.
should, because it's the best podcast out right now.
It is. But now let's get down to business.
Here we go.
Let's get down to business. You know what? How about we do this? This is what we about to do.
Where
This
we
is what
going?
we about to do. So let's just shout out our new subscribers first.
All right.
Joshua Williams. I don't know if
Welcome.
you want your name out there, but you subscribe. So this is
Yeah,
what it is.
it's a lot. That's a popular name. It's a lot of Joshua.
Anybody can what you call it. Vladimir Antoine.
Okay.
Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah. Welcome aboard, Vlad.
And we got Rachel, last name, I'm going to say Keel.
We see you.
We see you. We see all the comments too. Big Money. We see you, Big Money.
Everybody,
Yeah,
spread the
see
love.
you. Yeah, absolutely. So let's get into one of the key matchups for this week. It's happening this weekend. It's kind of going to be like, I think it's going to be like, now I'm not comparing these two to Melo and LeBron.
Oh, you talking about that?
I'm not comparing.
the
I'm just
03
saying
rookies?
when they get together,
Oh man,
like it's gonna be a matchup.
for the mid off. The
We
mid
going
off.
Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese
The-
this Saturday. Who do you got winning?
It's not even who I got winning. It's who I got losing. Like, really, because there ain't no winners in this matchup right here. Like the way they both, you see, the way Caitlin Clark been playing.
What is they 1-6? 1-6?
1-6, bro. Is
Oh,
like,
boy, them.
she probably costing so many people so much money.
Nah.
All the people that's betting the overs on her. All the people that's betting the
what is
overs
she?
on
She
her.
averaging what, 17, 16?
And they just keep on dropping. Like that field goal percentage is poor. Last time I saw she was averaging 6 assists, like 6.5 assists and like 5 point something turnovers. I'm like, yo, that's almost
shoot.
every time you turn the ball, every time you get an assist, you turn the ball over.
Yeah.
So I'm not as excited about this matchup as I
mean,
thought
it's
I
only
would.
7 games though, bro. Give her some slack. It's 7
Nah.
games. She haven't figured out what to do when she go right yet. And the crazy thing is, like, everybody knows to make her go right, and she still ain't
She
got.
hasn't had a
going
game
right.
that
Caitlin
wowed me.
Clark, come on now.
It's just looking like it's further and further away. Like,
She's gonna figure it out though.
I hope so.
I ain't got no. I got faith that she gonna figure it out.
I hope so, man,
Listen,
because it ain't looking good. As much as I want to see her succeed, like it just, I'm losing a little bit of faith, man.
Nah, bro, you
I'm
can't.
losing
7 games and you losing faith. If you losing faith after 7 games, you ain't
It's
have
not
faith
even
in the
about
first
like
place.
I'm losing faith in the first year. I think it's going to take her. I'm thinking, okay, maybe by game 7, she gonna have a little 16-point shooting, 7 for 12 or something like that. But bro, the 2 for 8, like you making 2 shots a
I
game.
mean, she dealing with
2 shots
She dealing with
Like-
a different beast, man. She dealing with a different animal now.
with a 5'9" girl guarding her. Like,
Hey, listen, man.
like nah, we not
Listen,
doing this.
I got faith in Caitlin Clark.
Next year.
he lose.
I'm like,
yeah,
I'm at like 50. I'm at 54%.
do she win Rookie of the Year?
if the WNBA is smart, like if they smart,
So it's more of a
the
business
name,
move.
if it's the name, she already got her name engraved in the trophy. Like it's already on there. Like
Yeah.
they just got it in the back waiting for the summer. Like oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
No matter
I
what.
feel
But
you.
nah, she
I
might
think-
because I don't really know nobody else that's really hooping like that. Besides, I mean, Cameron Brink is not hooping.
She had a good game the other night.
What was it?
21.
Oh, okay. She's finally not
she been
fouling
ball.
people.
21, 3 blocks, 4 blocks, one of those. She been ball. She
If she
ball
got a
last
foul
night.
trouble, I guess she's decent. But
Yeah.
and then what's her name? Angel Reese. I just see her as like a nice little 11-point per game, couple rebounds. I'm not wild about her game. She got an ugly game too. Like
I think it's more like. I mean, yeah, it is more like ugly, but it's more like it's just gritty. I think gritty is the better word for it.
nah, it's only gritty if it's going in. Like
Well, she makes.
I had to pause that. Yeah.
It's crazy.
I was like,
That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, she have 13 and 9 rebounds the other
yeah,
night?
I know one thing. I stay away from her prop line on. It's always at like 12.5 or 12.
Nah, you
and she
can't
sit
do that, man.
right
You
at
can't
that
do
mark.
But in the Eastern Conference, or is she? Yeah, Eastern Conference. They right mid. Like right 2, 3, or no, they like 3, 4, something like that. So I think she gonna be all right, man. I think she'll be all right. But who you got winning?
That's the
this?
thing. I think they're gonna be all right.
I
I'm
mean,
looking for greatness, man.
I
They
know,
supposed to
but
change
what
the
do
game.
you
I'm
expect
looking
these rookies to do, man? LeBron didn't make this
better.
playoffs.
That's what I expect.
LeBron didn't make the
But
playoffs.
Braun
his
was
first
still
season.
dropping numbers.
I'm just saying he didn't make playoffs his first season.
He was exciting though.
Melo did.
He was exciting. Oh yeah, I think Melo should have won the Rookie of the Year. Melo should have won that.
But
His
the NBA
team
was
made
smart.
Yeah, that's and you see what I'm saying.
NBA was
The
smart.
NBA was like, no, we know what
NBA
we're
was
doing.
smart.
This is a business at the end of the day. We can't give it to the dude with braids from Baltimore / Brooklyn. Like, we can't give it to him. But we can give it to this dude right here. Like,
Yeah,
Melo
no, I
already
feel
kind
what
of like
you're
been in trouble and stuff like that. So they like, nah, he got braids. He gonna give it to the other dude. Like,
Nah,
We
so
gonna
who you
switch
got
this up.
winning this weekend? Then we got
This weekend?
Fever versus Sky, Chicago Sky.
I think the Fever gonna lose more. Because I can't see who gonna win it. Nah, I got Chicago winning it. I got
Yeah.
Chicago winning it. Like,
Yeah, I don't know what the Fever doing. I was reading one of the comments and they was like, they're playing Caitlyn more on the 2. Somebody said they're playing her more on the 2 rather than the 1. That's her natural position. But I didn't really see her playing any of the 2. I mean, a little
I
bit
don't
for
really
real
see.
they did. But like they had somebody else bringing the ball up. But I'm just like, I don't
She
know.
gonna
I think
still
she
find a way
figured
to
it
turn
out,
it over.
though, man. It's
No.
gonna take a year, but you should see like progression. I give her halfway through the season to like you'll see the difference, bro. You'll see the difference, man.
But you want to really know who really winning? All of them. Because we open up this episode talking about the WNBA while we're in the conference finals of the NBA right now.
We'll get to that.
So they winning right
We'll
now
get
because
that.
we
We'll get to that.
we open the show talking about them. That's crazy.
I mean,
the
that's
times
what
has
it
changed, man.
Yeah, times
Times have changed.
change.
So Caitlin Clark really is winning. And we opening the show talking about her.
Yeah.
So now
I
she
mean,
need to win on
she's
the
box
court.
office. I mean, whether she's winning or she's losing, you're gonna tune in to see. It's just kind of
Only
like
so long. These 2 for 8s, I may just
I mean, yeah.
watch the first commercial break and then I'm going. Like, I can't do the 2 for 8s.
So
I'd rather 2 for
Connecticut
16.
Sun, right? This is just our WNBA knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
5-0 right now. Haven't lost. Even the Aces lost, which I think is gonna win the
Yeah,
championship.
they lost at home too to the Mercury. Like 50-year-old Diana Taurasi.
Yeah, 50-year-old.
She old, man. I think she really turned 42 next month or something like that.
Yeah,
Like,
she's
old.
still
That's
balling
old.
though, man. She can still shoot.
Oh yeah, no, she's still hooping for real.
She can
But
still hoop.
damn,
Not how she used to, obviously, but so you think Connecticut Sun, they 5-0 right now. Old girl point guard, Carrington.
Dejanay Carrington.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
See, like, well, how do I know this stuff? Like, this is the game is changing.
The game is
They
changing.
becoming
man.
household names.
You like the Connecticut Sun, man? You like their team?
No, I don't really like their team. Like, I think they good,
Even
but I
though
don't
they're
like them.
5-0?
No, I don't like Alyssa Thomas. Like something about her just rubbed me the wrong way.
She the one that.
Yeah,
like,
but it was before that.
yeah.
Like she looked real, just something about her. Like she just real looked thuggish. Like she just looked.
I mean,
She just looked like she in the wrong league.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to be like the whole gender thing, but she looked like she in the wrong league, man. She just looks
I haven't.
rough.
I have the only thing I seen with Alyssa Thomas is when she threw Angel Reese down.
Yeah, that's how she looked, man. She looked like she playing.
That's what I said. And she got ejected.
She looked like a CO, like for
Oh, my
for
goodness.
prison. Like she kind of got that look. Like she looked like
Get
a
back in
correctional
yourself.
officer. Yeah, like that's the vibe.
Lockdown.
That's the vibe I get from her.
Lockdown.
That's. I swear she must have played in a movie or something that role, because like that's the vibe I think I get from her, and that's why I'm like,
Yeah.
something about her just looked
So
funny to me.
Another thing that I saw in the news was Bronny. He turned down 10. This is what I saw. He turned down 10 NBA workouts. The only two that he didn't turn down was the Suns and the Lakers. Do you think that's a smart idea? Because I mean, if you look at it though, check this out. The Suns, do they really need a Bronny? Not really. They need a point guard. Is Bronny really a point guard? He seemed like a hybrid. Like he don't really have a position. Pause. You know, like. So how do you feel about him like
Turning down.
10 of those?
I'm not even gonna lie. I
ain't
think
ready.
I think the reason why he turned him down, because they told him, they said, hey, like LeBron said, hey, I'm not going to none of them teams, Bronny. You might as well not even work out for them, because like, hey, I'm trying to stay somewhere where it's warm. I'm going to the sun,
Yeah.
or I'm staying in LA. You might as well turn them down, because I ain't going there. Like if the Pistons like, yo, Bronny, come work for it. He said, nah, don't even do it, bro. I'm not going there. Because they gonna play. They want to play with it. Pause. They want to
You're
play with
Bronny
his son.
James Jr. Are you still turning those down, knowing that your pops is LeBron James Jr.?
I'm going where I know my dad gonna go, because somebody gotta pass me the ball, and I know my dad gonna pass it.
That's a tough decision, man.
He gotta stay somewhere where he gonna get the ball,
But
man.
at the same time, you gotta like. That is true. I feel that, but pause. Like, I just think he would, like him going to the Lakers, right? Where is he gonna fit with the Lakers, though? Like the dude Max Christie, right? He plays like a Max Christie. Max Christie didn't really play.
Max Christie's name is not LeBron James, though, so he
Very
may not
true.
play.
It's very true.
Your name is LeBron James, you will probably play. Or Scottie Pippen Jr. when he was there.
Man.
Or how many guards they got? All right, they got Spencer Dinwiddie. They got D'Lo. They got Austin Reeves.
So
Who else
Bronny,
is like a playable guard that they got there?
so Bronny ain't really carving his own path, really. He kind of, hey,
can't
my
right
dad
now.
can go here.
He
so-
gotta get on the boat first.
Okay. And then he can move
And
around.
then he may be able to. But like right now, if his dad not on the boat, he not getting on the boat. Like, if he not on the boat, he not getting on the boat. And so once he get on there, then he can start like doing things. But
So Bronny and
other than that, he gonna be left at the dock.
Bronny and LeBron is on the same team. You going to one of those games?
Absolutely.
Those games.
Oh, you're talking about ticket? Oh, I thought you meant like in general. No, I'm not going to that. I can't afford that.
Those tickets.
Not for
are gonna
Bron.
be
It's not
through
worth it
the
for.
roof.
Yeah, it's not worth it to see Bronny sit on the bench like. Nah.
But you just said you're gonna be playing though.
Oh, in the last like minute, like the last minute, they gonna leave both of them on the court. Like it's gonna be one of them games where it's a blowout, and they up by 35,
Who's the
something like
Lakers
that.
blowing out? Bro?
They gonna
The
take-
Lakers ain't blowing nobody out.
Pistons, your Pistons,
Bro.
your Pistons. Maybe next year.
Yeah,
maybe
that's,
actually next year
listen,
they won't
that's
be.
That's one game out of the year, bro. Nah,
That's how many games Bronny gonna play. Like- now you got a couple teams that may get they're liable to get blown out. You got the Wizards, Hornets, Blazers lost by 60 multiple times this year.
yeah.
It's gonna be one of them games where everybody
Bronny
they
needs to
stay.
go. Bronny need to go back to school, man.
They go nah. It's too late now.
I mean, you got to go back to school.
It's too late.
Nah, he left that door open though.
Nah, but it's
He
too
had
late. It's
both
too late to
doors
go
open.
now for his
Listen,
own
he had
psyche.
red pill, blue pill.
and he made his choice.
Exactly
It's
my
over now.
point. It's still open.
Nah, it's over.
It's still open.
You can't go back.
Man, I don't know,
Like,
bro.
really, he can, but he can't. Like, he can't go back, man.
Nah,
He
man.
can't. You look bad. You lose all the aura that kind of even went with you. It's over. Because what's going to happen is he's going to go back and then average 6-7 points a game, and they're going to really be like, it's going to lower his draft stock even more.
Yeah.
You might as well go in while the door's open. Bron, like, I don't want to have to do another year. You go back to school, I got to play another year. 2 more years, I have to play.
So do you think that Bronny don't think he's ready, but LeBron is saying, hey, like you said, LeBron said it late game. He said, I don't know how many more years I got, man. That probably affected Bronny's decision.
You got to go. You got to go.
So this
so
dude
I think-
entered the transfer portal and then declared for the draft.
Nah, he entered it. He saw, dang, they lost to the Nuggets. I gotta come now, balls. Like, he was like, man, I'm gonna just transfer to another school. Boom, the Nuggets eliminated the Lakers. He said, nah, I gotta go now.
Nah,
My dad getting tired.
Nah,
AD not help. Like, yeah, nah. But now he gonna play a
Bronny
game. They're gonna rest
ain't
it. They're gonna rest AD, Reeves, and all of them. They're gonna leave LeBron on the court for the last minute. Let them get their moment.
Man, that dude is not ready, man. But I mean, your last name is James. You go ahead and do whatever you want to do, man.
Yeah, I
Do
would.
whatever you wanna
I would do it, man. Even if I know I'm not ready, I'm here. Like, it's not even a money thing. It's just to say, hey, I'm
It's
here.
definitely not a money thing.
It's not a money thing. When Dad's a
How you feel
billionaire,
about Bryce though? You think he good?
I think Bryce is decent. But you know who I really, who kids, NBA kids, I feel like really gonna be problems. I think Gilbert Arenas' son
Gilbert Arenas' son. But
is.
if you look at his competition that he playing,
Don't matter. Some dudes.
I don't know.
Some dudes got
man.
it. Some dudes
Scoring
really got
50 on a bunch of people that's
It's not
7
even about-
inches shorter than you.
I'm glad he scored the 50. You got some guys that won't take advantage of that. There's killers, right? Even if they're not playing the highest competition, they still killing. The same way with Zion. Everybody look little, but Zion really is good like that. So it's like,
Yeah, but he like a freak of nature though. Like he big and he can like what? Gilbert
understandable,
Arenas'
but
son
it's
is-
still like, hey, who don't matter who you put in front of me, I'm still giving them 50, and it looks effortless. Like, it don't matter.
But
Basketball
we
is
have
basketball at
yet-
the end of the
We
day.
have yet to see him in front of good competition. Well, I have not seen it.
Yeah, I still think
I have not seen it.
it translate better.
That 50 goes to what? 20? Once you're playing with good players and you're playing against
But still
good
dropping
players.
20 is still better than what
But we
Bronny
don't
was
know,
doing.
We don't know if it's 20 though. Is what
It's
I'm
20.
saying. I don't know, man.
It's 20. His dad was a
I
bucket.
don't know, man.
Some people you can tell who got it. I think Kaya Anthony,
Oh my goodness,
he's
that
good.
Dude,
I think he's one of them kids
Listen,
that's gonna make it. Like
he
Wade
gonna
kids
be
didn't
one
do
of
it.
them one.
Yeah, like you can
His
tell.
bag is crazy.
It's that, and it's his mindset. Like New York kids, like he was raised like a New York kid. Like he got the accent, he got the style,
Right.
like he got the personality. Like
He got the
they don't,
swag.
they don't really freeze up. Like because they're used to playing in these high pressure like Rucker Park kind of like Bronny wasn't playing in Rucker like that. Like
right.
it's not the same. Like these
Yeah.
kids grow up with that kind of pressure. Like, oh, I can play in these big games. I can play in these big moments. I don't care who you got, because the biggest names are going and playing in these same like leagues and tournaments that he's playing in.
Yeah.
And when he was young, he was still getting some minutes, getting some good points against some of these big name
Yeah.
high school kids. Like Bronny, I don't feel like he was doing that. Like he stayed under the radar through middle school, high school, college. Like he
Yeah,
just
he kept a little
always was
shelter.
mid. Like
Yeah.
always was mid. But this kid did better, younger, playing with better competition.
That dude,
That kid is nice.
Melo's
That kid is
son
nice.
Is phenomenal. Right now,
Yeah,
he's
that's what I'm saying right now. I seen him 2
Right
years
now.
ago. 2 years ago
I
playing
didn't
with
think he
older
was really
kids.
gonna be. I didn't think he really gonna be that one. Like it was early though. It's just like
Yeah, like 4 years ago, I didn't see it.
It was like
Uh-huh.
2. It was just like the same.
Nah, he
Now, oh my god! I didn't
Yeah.
seen this dude hit somebody with something so nasty, and then shoot and scream at him in his face.
yeah, that's like, bro,
Oh my!
that kid is
Dude's
nice,
gonna be
man.
A problem. He's gonna be a problem.
Uh-huh.
Listen, he can. Listen, that dude can get it. He's like his dad.
Exactly.
He
like
can get his shot off, no matter what.
Exactly. And this
No
is
matter what, he can get a shot off in the phone booth, man. I'm telling you. For real.
you should learn how to play that real one-on-one game in like a gutter situation. Like with Melo being your dad, you can't not be
Yeah.
that way. Like I think with Braun is different from him and Bronny. Like Braun is not from the hood. He not like it's something about Carmelo. Like nah, you ain't about to be trash. Like it's something about like a New York kind of like mindset. What are you like? Nah, you're not about to embarrass me. You're not about to ruin the family name. Even though I feel like Braun can do that with his kids, but I don't feel like Braun got that dog personality, and that's one of the knocks that it's always been against Braun. Like he doesn't have that kind of mindset. Like my little son is not gonna be a pass first kid. Like it's just not like it's not gonna happen. Like he's not gonna be a pass first kid.
Listen, that kid is gonna be
Same thing with Gilbert Arenas' son. Like
I can't.
As far as like he's not passing that ball. Like these kids, like with their dads that are like that were killers. You can see the ones who play like when their dads were killers. Like
yeah, I get that, but at the same time, Gilbert Arenas' son is not playing against competition that Kyan.
It don't matter,
against, man.
I'm not saying he's going to be better than Kyan. I'm saying I think he's one of the kids he's still going to do good. Like the up and coming kids, like he's better than what Bryce was when Bryce's age, or like the O'Neal kids. Like
listen,
none of them was really like that.
50 is 50.
I get what you're saying about it, but he's doing this every night, like putting up great numbers and killing the competition.
You're telling me you can't put up 50 on people that's 7 inches shorter than you every single
The thing is,
night?
I want you to like,
which is fine. It's easy.
How many people are not doing that with the same level of competition? There's still people like Bryce is not having the craziest competition. Why is he not dropping 50?
No, he do.
Bronny had
no. I think Bryce competition is harder than what Bronny.
It is, but he's still not getting remotely close.
But actually, Bronny was playing with a lot of good players too, though. Like, and that's what I think. Gilbert Arenas'
It's
son.
a difference between killers and good players.
Listen, Gilbert Arenas' son. I think Gilbert Arenas' son.
He's a killer.
I don't think he's a killer.
He's a
man.
killer.
I haven't seen it.
There's
yet.
a difference
I'm
between
just saying I haven't
killers
seen it.
and
I think he's a
people
good
who are
player.
good, will have like decent like abilities and stuff like that. It's a difference between killers. Like killers would do it against anybody, any stage. Okay, he doesn't have the best competition, but they're also not the worst. You put him on the court. Like
I haven't seen it yet. You got to show me, man. Kyan, that boy, he showed me. He showed Cooper Flag. Showed me. He doing it against real.
I'm excited about that.
Real
kid, Cooper
competition.
Flag, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Those are leagues that's like they really going out there balling. I'm not saying. I think it's Elijah Arenas or something like that. I'm not saying he's going to go and drop 50 on you.
He's going to be a good player.
But I think he's going to be better than most of these recent basketball players' kids. That was the whole point I was making. Like out of the NBA players' kids, I feel like Kyan. I feel like Arena's son. I feel like it's a couple of them that stands out.
Yeah.
And they're not mid. Because some of them, you like, I can just see you only play ball because your dad told you to. Like, this is not your passion. You want to be a dentist. Like, you don't want to
be a dentist.
But then you can tell some of them that I'm like, hey, he's actually good. Like, he's not just doing it because his dad tells him to. He's actually good. Like, Arenas was on a podcast, and he was talking about how, like, his son, with his work schedule, his work grind, and who, like, he asks to, like, mentor him and things like that, where it's, like, is different.
All that don't make killers, man.
Nah,
that
I think so.
Means you got a good work ethic. I need you to kill.
What is he not showing you? Like if you say, you have a great work ethic, but that don't make you a killer. If he's killing what's in front of him, and he has a great work ethic, what is he showing you that doesn't say that otherwise?
Everybody can be a killer when there's no killers around. You can be a killer around and against killers, then you're a killer. To me, this is what I'm saying. I've seen Mr. Anthony do that. I have not seen
that
this
kid is good, man.
I'm not saying he's not good. 50 is scoring 50 points.
But you act like he did this one game. He only had one good game. He didn't just play the same. He didn't play the same team.
He won the state championship.
I can't remember.
I think
but it's not like he played the same team every single time. Like they had to have better competition. But he's never really looked bad.
Let me ask you this.
Got you.
A person guarding you, right?
Mm-hmm.
You 6'4"?
6'3".
6'3". Person guarding you is 5'10", right? You're gonna score 50. right? Now,
Not everybody that's 6'3" have the mindset to kill that 5'10" dude, though. How many times you see a 5'10" dude guarding somebody, you're like, yo, go. Like,
I feel what you're
something,
saying,
like-
Paul. I feel that, but listen. How many times have you said, when you go to the gym, we go to, it's some young dudes here that's way too athletic and all this other stuff. He's not playing against athletic competition, bro. I'm just saying, man, it's a difference between somebody that's athletic, somebody that's not athletic. There's a difference between
but
somebody
he's not just only playing that same team.
It's the same conference of the same batch of people.
I've seen videos and his dudes that look like him on the same court.
Nah,
look, I guarantee. I'm gonna show you the video when he dropped 50. It's dudes that look like Austin Reeves probably did in middle school, and then you got some dudes that actually look
dudes that look like what?
Austin Reeves when he was middle school, but then there's also dudes that look like him too.
Oh, okay, dudes that look like.
All right, so
Reeves.
Zion, right? Why did Zion game still translate well?
Who would you be more afraid of?
I'm obviously gonna be more afraid of Zion, but the thing is, he still does this against grown men, like because it's a mindset. I can kill these dudes. I can kill these dudes. It's the same way. I think he got the mindset. I can kill these dudes. I can kill these dudes.
I'm not saying he can't. I'm just saying I haven't seen it.
But you know how many people said that about Zion?
Killers.
That he only looks good against the little white boys.
Killers can be killers when there's all these little white boys around. Killers can be killers.
I don't even think Bronny would have did that. I don't think Bronny would have did it.
Well, Bronny ain't no killer. We know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But look, he about to be in the NBA.
We know. That's because of his last name, though. Come on, now we know.
Nah, that's because Bronny has real skill.
All right, we're not doing that.
I can't even say that without chuckling.
We're not doing that.
Nah.
We're not doing that.
But so it's a couple of kids that's good though.
Yeah. So let's talk about the number one. So I think the Mavs gonna win tonight, or they going to the finals. Celtics going to Celtics won yesterday. They going to the finals. So who do you have winning the finals? And I need strengths and weaknesses of both teams. Both teams.
All right. Is Derek Lively? Does he come back? I know he kind of like tweaked his neck.
I think they keep. I don't know for sure, but I don't think he's gonna play. I think if he does, it's gonna be like Game 3. But they got Max Kleber back.
Maxi Kleber not doing what Lively and Gafford doing with them lobs.
I mean, he can stretch the floor, but no, I feel what you're saying.
That's what PJ Washington's for. They need somebody that's like a threat down there when them little lobs on people. Luka put people in jail. Mavs, right?
So who you got? Well, first let's do strengths and weaknesses, and then we'll figure out who we want.
Really quick, before we even get there, do you think that the Mavs sweep them? Do you think it's over tonight? If you're watching this, we airing this on Game 4. I mean, not airing this. We recording this.
Do the
on the time Game 4
Mavs
for Mavs
sweep
Wolves? Will they get a game?
I think the sweep.
And
happens.
if they, all right.
I think the sweep happens. I don't think the Wolves win the game. I think the sweep happens tonight, for the simple fact that Kyrie is 15-0 in elimination games, and they just look defeated, man. The Wolves, they really don't have anything.
I think the Wolves
every
win tonight.
Every game has been close. So I wouldn't be surprised if they win one.
So what's no? You got to give your answer. Like yes or no. They win the game or not?
I think Kyrie and Luka put these boys out of their misery because they know they can't be playing around. I think Kyrie.
So
I think they put them out of their misery.
What you think, dude? You think they
lose?
They get a game or it's a full sweep?
Nah,
sweep.
Sweep. You giving them a game? Well, you said you gave them 2, right?
I'm talking about just for tonight.
They in Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's over with.
Put $1 on it.
Bet.
$1 on it. Wolves do not get swept. Wolves don't get swept.
You don't think the Wolves get swept?
I don't think the Wolves get swept.
Man, them dudes is done.
And if I'll give you a public apology for next episode if the Wolves get swept.
Ant Edwards looked tired. Jaden Daniels can't do anything with Luka.
Cause oh my God, like Luka just be flopping when
the crazy thing. The
on
only bright spot that the Wolves got is Lively is not gonna be there.
The one thing about it, bro,
that's how big of an impact that Lively is making on this series.
The reason why I feel like they're gonna win the game, and like I said, I could be wrong.
Oh,
the reason why
you're gonna be wrong.
is because I think Cat and Ant are shooting 34%, 33% or something like
And
that.
you think it's gonna get
No,
better
no.
all of a sudden?
What I'm saying is like if they're shooting 33 and they're losing in the last minute, imagine if they don't shoot
That's what I said.
33%. Like I
Every
think,
game has been close.
but the thing is, I know Ant is not playing well, but the 3 games, yeah, I mean he went 16, 19, 26. I think
It's too late, bro.
I'm saying for tonight, I
It's
think he
too
has a
late.
good game. Like I think he plays much better. And I hate to say this because I really am disgusted with Cat. I think he plays a little bit better tonight. Like think about it. If he's shooting 15 or 54 this series and they're losing
Regardless
by
if it's
1 to like, I mean 3 to 9
3 to
points.
5,
Like
yeah.
that last
something
one, I
like
feel
that.
like that was kind of over. Like they just kind of
Yeah.
coughed it up, and it comes down to like free throw shooting. So I'm like, I say they really lost that game by 6, right?
Yeah.
Without the freebie kind of points at the end. Like they're playing as bad as they are, and the Mavs are playing as good as they are, and they're just barely winning. Like they're just the Wolves are losing the game in the last minute and a
I
half.
think the Wolves are the better team.
Mm-hmm.
And I really do think the Wolves should go to the finals.
Mm-hmm.
But the inexperience of the coaching staff, the inexperience of Ant not figuring out his shooting percentages, the same thing with Cat. Cat's not figuring.
Yeah, and that's what I think
dude is
tonight.
a veteran, man, and you don't know. Listen, all those threes not dropping.
And that's I don't think
Go
he's going
do
to shoot as
something
much.
else.
I think tonight
Go
he
do
actually
something
plays better.
else.
Cat, if you make me eat my words, I'm gonna really be mad, man. I'm gonna be mad, but I really feel like if they're losing these games and as bad as Ant and Cat are playing and they're barely losing them in the last minute and a half,
I just don't know where Ant get his juice from. Like
and I think it's Cat.
he's tired, man.
I think it's Cat that plays
but
better
it
tonight.
all starts with Ant, though.
It does, but not really. Like it's a 1-2 combo, right? If Cat opens up and he's playing better, that makes it easier for Ant. If Cat is being aggressive and attacking the paint, that makes Ant. Look, how much better do you feel? Say for example, me and you on a team, right? You number one option, and I'm just you having a bad game, but I'm having an even worse game. Imagine if I start stepping up, it makes you feel like, all right, yo, if my man's my second option playing good, all right, I feel more
Yeah,
motivated.
But if you can't, man.
No, I'm saying, what if
I feel what you're
in
saying.
a situation, what
Right,
if
right,
I start
right.
playing better? It does fuel you a little bit more because you're like, my number 2 playing better. I gotta play well. But then really, it does open the game up for you too because
I just don't.
if you playing aggressive,
I just don't think the coaching staff and the players. They just haven't been in a position like this before.
true. I do think
The
tonight they
fact
win.
that down the stretch, this is how they're losing
Yeah.
the game in the last 2
They
minutes.
either
of the
lose
game.
tonight, they either lose by a lot tonight or they win.
Listen, they're losing these games in the last 5 minutes of the game. That's coaching and that's the players. There's no way that I'm letting Luka get this one-on-one dance with Rudy Gobert. It's no way once they get that switch, I'm
Rudy's
not
gonna
doubling
play
that.
as much tonight. I
You
guarantee it's a
have to-
Nasri Cat.
You have to get the ball out of his hand. It's no way the coaches should have did
Tell
that.
you, this game is going to be decided by more than 8 points. Whether it's the Mavs
The
win
thing
by
that I'm
8
saying is
or
what they've
the
shown
Wolves
me,
win by 8.
What they shown me is they're not gonna do anything different.
Nah.
That
If
coach ain't gonna
somebody's
change
winning
nothing,
by
bro.
somebody's winning by 8, whether it's the Mavs by 8 plus, and it's they just run away with it,
There's no way the
or
Mavs
the
about to-
Wolves come. Because like right now, the Wolves they can't. Because you act like they didn't go up by 18 one game. Like the Wolves are liable to really go on some crazy runs as far as with their defense. Yeah,
But with Gobert, this is
he's
what
not
I'm
going to
saying.
play as much. I guarantee
He's
it.
Continue. They're not going. They
I took
can't
the Rudy
win.
on. I took the under on Rudy. I guarantee he doesn't play the same level of minutes.
You cannot. Obviously, anybody can see that Rudy should not be playing.
He's not
If
gonna play
Rudy
as much,
does
I
not
guarantee.
play this game,
He's going to play
as
the
mu-
game, but
well,
yeah.
remember the Nuggets the first half of the Nuggets series. I think that Nuggets series really took them out though. Like everybody just looked tired.
They felt like they won.
But
you beat the defending champs. You kind of
defense that
Feel like you
first
won.
half, that when Rudy Gobert went and had his hit, was without Rudy, and it was flying.
Bro, speaking of Rudy real quick, do you think they're rewarding rim protectors too much for being defensive player of the year?
Yes, they've
Like,
been doing
it gotta
that for
go
years,
to, like,
man.
the guards, bro, because it's easier to have great blocks when you playing help defense.
Yeah.
Like, Rudy not blocking nobody up, whether they're in the paint.
Right.
Like, he gets his stuff off of, I got to drive by Jaden McDaniels. Now I got to put up an awkward shot. Oh, Rudy comes over to get the block. So it pads it makes him look better than what he is because he's just helping.
This defense
just helping, bro.
A lot of the awards is just a joke for real though. Like
You got to give it to a guy that can guard 1 through 4,
there's
3 through
no
like
way
something.
that more wings should not have that.
Yeah,
award,
exactly.
man.
Like,
or guards.
you got to
like,
give it to some of these guys.
Drew
pause.
Holiday. Everybody always says this dude is the best defender. And how many defensive player of the year awards?
I don't think he has none.
Zero.
Like, I was
How
happy
is this a thing?
when Kawhi was getting it, like got one. I think that was
Kawhi.
when Draymond got it because Draymond can switch off and play a lot
1
of
through 5. He
1 through 5, start a
He
break
1
after
through
getting
5.
a steal or like it's like, okay, I got a guy that just sits in the paint, get help defense blocks.
Yeah.
Like, I can't reward that because if you are get to the point where you're in the conference finals and he's deemed unplayable, how can I have somebody that has a 4-time defensive player? How can I have him on the court and he can't lock nobody up?
It's crazy.
Like, he's a
you said
liability.
that. I tweeted something like that the other day. I said, "How
It's
does
crazy.
Rudy Gobert have 4 defensive player of the
And is unplayable.
year, and he's a liability on defense?"
And that's sad.
It's sad.
Imagine that with
bruh.
any other of these defensive. Imagine having a late game situation, last 2 minutes, last 3 minutes, and you can't play Draymond because he's alive. Like,
Exactly.
I would never take Draymond out of a game in the
Your
last 3 minutes unless he's
defensive
choking
player of
people.
the year should not get targeted at the
Or
end of the
Kawhi.
game.
Yeah, or Kawhi. Like, oh, we can't put Kawhi in the game because he's alive. Like, that sounds
It
foolish.
should not get targeted at the end of the game, bro.
And this is a guy that has 4 of them.
That's nasty, bro.
4 of them. Like, that's just
So who should have won
insane.
defensive player of the year for you there?
I like people like Herb Jones. He the only non-center
Herb Jones.
that made the all defensive team. Drew Holiday's of the league, or like
I really do think a lot of people are sleeping on Bam, man.
I like Bam because Bam can switch. Like,
1
Bam can
through
guard
5,
that much better.
man.
Bam can guard that much better.
1 through 5.
That Luka shot way better than
They're not targeting
Gobert.
Bam on the last shot, man.
Exactly. I'm not calling for a switch for Bam, like,
Yeah,
because he
not
can move his feet, and he's also 6'10",
Yeah.
6'11", that can still like get a good contest. Like,
Yeah.
Rudy Gobert, he's got height on him, but if you mix him, he's out the picture.
Yeah, you see what
Like,
Luka. I mean, it's
Bam is going
Luka,
to stay in the
but-
picture a little bit more, but then has the length to still pause to affect the shot way more. Like, man, they got to stop, man.
Yeah. So who you got? Mavs strengths. What are the Mavs strengths?
Mav strengths,
Luka and
pick and roll.
Kyrie.
Yeah, the pick and roll. The pick and roll is just, it's nasty. Like, the Wolves really don't have a great answer for that. Like,
Well,
one of the
is
reasons
it
why,
still a strength with Lively not playing?
if Gafford is going to be doing what he's doing, and I think Lively comes back like for soon because the game is not until June 6th. Like, it's a
long time.
It's a long time.
It's a long time.
So we on today was what, May 28th. I think he's back. He's young.
Yeah.
He'll bounce back. So I think with that right there, and the Celtics play small. Like, I know
Yeah.
Porzingis is gonna come back, but Porzingis he's not a big play style. Like, he doesn't have that
he don't
kind of
play
play.
big.
Yeah, and so I just think that's gonna be tough, man. And the thing about it that makes it so effective is Luka foul baits. So it opens up that a little bit more. When he puts you in jail, you kind of feel like, I can't even touch him now because he's gonna flop. He's going to do something. Part of it is him being smart, but part of him is just being that.
I think that's
You
a
gotta give
really
him that
great
ring.
play, but as a hooper, I think is weak.
That's what I'm saying. It's a very
I think
weak
it's a
thing
great
to
play. It always works, but it's just weak.
with the put the people in jail or like.
Yeah, like you do the pick and then you just have them on your back and then you just dribble.
Yeah, because you can
and
go at your
dribble.
whatever pace. If you
can
go too
literally-
slow, he's on your back. He's gonna run into you. You get a foul. You just throw it up, and it's
It's
an and one because he's not even. Or if he
smart.
steps up, throw it to the 7 foot 20-year-old.
I can tell you, real hoopers don't respect that.
Like and that's
Real
what's gonna work.
hoopers
It's
don't
killing.
respect that, man.
It's killing the Wolves right now because
Yeah.
it's a cheap move, especially when you got Jaden McDaniels. You get him in foul trouble. I think 2-3 of the fouls that he picks up are like floppy kind of fouls.
Ticky-tack.
2 of them he just doing
Yeah.
stupid stuff by reaching. But it's like it's nothing you can do about that. And he jerks forward and then leans back into you. You run into him and he throws it up. You got to
Yeah.
foul on you. So now you got to play it differently.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
a weak
real,
move.
I'm gonna just say real hoopers don't respect that,
It's a
but
weak
I
move.
think it's a smart.
It's smart. It's like it reminds me of James Harden back in those years. Like
yeah.
James Harden used to do that all the time. That's why he was able to get so much room on his step backs because
Yeah.
you can't breathe on him.
Right.
And so that's why he was getting his assists. Like he puts you right on his hip and then throws a lob up to somebody. Like it's just
It's because like you got the center right here in front of you, so then it's just like he's right here. So like dribble, 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 dribble. If he commits, you throw the lob. If he doesn't, you got an easy
there's
floater
nothing
or
you
layup.
can do about it. Like
Yeah, it's-
and the fact that Luka is 6'9", like
He can
it's
do
just
that.
like,
Yeah. So what are the Mavs
can't do nothing.
weaknesses then?
Mavs' weaknesses. I still don't think they're a great defensive team.
Yeah.
I really don't think they're a great defensive team. They don't have a guy besides Derrick Jones. They using him to guard all like Shea. He got to guard Shea. He got to guard
Yeah.
PG. He got to guard Ant. Like
I think PJ, he do a decent
he's
job.
like 6'7" though. He's not that tall.
Yeah, but I think PJ do a decent job. He's a wing. That's what I'm saying.
He's
I
not
think
that
he does-
good. Cat is bailing him out
Yeah.
by
True.
shooting threes.
True.
Cat is bailing him out. PJ was nobody ever recognized. If he
Yeah.
was a better defender, the Hornets wouldn't have been getting blown out
Yeah,
every night. Like,
I think the defense is weak and their bench. I mean,
yeah, the
I know
bench
you don't
like
play
Tim
like a
Hardaway
lot of
Jr.
bench,
just is
but,
like
I know you only go 7-man, 8-man rotation, but like Josh Green is like,
but they just there to hold the lead. Like,
yeah,
and I'm not afraid of Peyton Pritchard and Sam Hauser. Like I'm not.
right.
They not strong over there either. Like
So who you got for
O'Shea
the
Brissett.
Celtics? The Celtics strengths. Who you got?
Celtic strength, they got 2 guys that can make plays at any given moment. 2 guys that you can put the ball in their hand. If you need to turn into
So you trust in Jason Tatum? That's what I hear.
what I'm saying on paper, like what they have 2
No,
guys.
no. I'm not talking about on paper. I'm asking you. Are you trusting Jason Tatum to be a playmaker in this series?
I have to.
I mean, because the Mavericks defense stinks.
The Mavs
So he
defense-
has
but,
to,
like,
man.
That is a strength. Like you can say their strength can also be their weakness. Like, but because if he's playing well, that is a bona fide strength. Like
Right.
same thing with Jaylen Brown. If they're playing, like no matter even if they're playing bad, they force you to have to game plan for them. Like you're not going, oh, Jason Tatum was 2 for 26 last game. I'm gonna play back off of him.
Yeah.
Like I'm not going. I still have to guard him the same exact way.
True.
It's like Kyrie. If Kyrie shoots 9 for 34 one game, I'm not going to guard him any differently. I'm not going to step back on him. I'm not going to not ask for a double team. Like I'm still going to game
Yeah.
plan the same thing, so it has the same kind of effect.
Yeah. So what are one of the Celtics' weaknesses? Obviously,
Celtics
their bench
weakness,
stinks.
weakness is their bench
stinks.
bench garbage.
But I think mentality too.
Yeah, bench. Like I said, their strength is also their weakness. Like their best player, if he's playing well, then oh man, they're looking crazy. And they got 2 guys that can go out and get you 35. Same way with the Mavs. Like they both have 2 guys that if they just wanted to make a 2-on-2 kind of game, they can get real excited. I trust the Mavs 2-man game. Pause
more?
before I trust the Celtics 2-man
So
because
you're
they
saying
have
that
Kyrie
the
Irving.
Mavs? Do you think now this is a lot of stuff that's been going on? They saying
Yeah.
that they're the most skilled backcourt ever.
If they win a ring, I might start giving them a look. Most skilled
I can't look at it right now because it's just still a little
on
early.
paper, yes. On paper,
The most skilled
because it's always been
backcourt.
heavily dominated by one. Like Kobe is better than both of those guys, but his second was Derek Fisher.
Yeah.
Like AI and Eric Snow. Like
Yeah.
Steph, even though Clay was a shooter, like that's why I'm like
Yeah.
most skilled backcourt. Clay is not that skilled. He just has a great shot.
Yeah.
So that's
I
why
mean,
I'm
that
like-
might. Yeah.
As I started looking at it, it's always been like a one and not a 1A, like a 1A, 1B. It's always been a 1 and a 2. Like, it's never been 1A, 1B. Like, Luka and Kyrie are like 1A, 1B. Like, you just know in the fourth quarter, one of those two can kill, and you can let the other person do it. For Kobe, Fisher is not. You're not going to be like, all right, Fisher, it's your night.
Fisher hit a cut shot, though, man.
But I'm saying, as far as, like,
So
go kill.
Dame and CJ, you ain't rocking with that?
That's just, like, who's better, Kyrie or Dame? Who's more skilled?
More skilled is Kyrie.
That's what I said. If it's more skilled, Luka trumps CJ.
Man, I don't
by
know who
miles.
I pick. Who's better, Dame or Kyrie?
And that's what makes it tough. Now you got to go to the second one.
Yeah, which I get. But who's
If
better,
they're
Dame
pause,
or
if they're neck
Kyrie?
and neck.
I need to see what this
But
is.
if they neck and
'Cause I
neck,
don't know.
then you got to go to McCollum versus Luka. All right, take it here, Luka or Dame. And then now this next one is Kyrie or McCollum.
Yeah, that's an easy one. That's an easy one.
I'm like, it's always been a 1 and 2.
No, who you got? You trying to dance around this question? That's what you trying to. You trying to dance
Look at
around
this.
this question? That's what he's
Because
trying
it's
to
all
do.
like AI had Eric Snow, so you know it's been.
That's a tough question.
Shea
man.
got Giddy.
Dame or Kyrie? It's a tough question.
Really, are they the most? Are they the most skilled backcourt?
I think so.
Yeah,
yes.
like it's
Yeah,
crazy to
it's-
say it, but you like, really, who else? Because it's always been one guy that was just
backcourt is what you call it.
the Splash Brothers.
Splash Brothers, the best. Yeah, this is probably the most
Most skilled.
skilled.
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely most
Because
skilled.
they're not athletic, really. Like
So-
Kyrie's more athletic, but like nobody's coming down the lane dunking.
Right.
They got to rely on skill.
Yeah. So, who you got, Dame or Kyrie?
I don't want to answer it. I don't want to
Dude,
answer.
that's a tough question.
I don't wanna
Okay, you don't
answer.
gotta answer that one. Answer this one. Dwayne Wade or Allen Iverson? That's a stumper. Because you gotta
See-
think, Wade got the ring.
Wade has 3 rings, right? So he has 3 rings, but I gotta say how his rings. That first one is the one I give him the most credit for.
Crazy.
The other 2, you have
AI was
arguably
a
the best player
movie.
to ever play the game.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I don't know.
That's
Like
a tough one. Because AI was a whole movement.
that's what I'm saying. If AI goes against that 2006 Mavericks team, does
Dude
AI
averaged, what, 35 in a seat?
think about? All right,
Dude
so
is
switch it.
6 foot, man. No.
Switch AI. If you put him on that 2006 Heat team,
No.
they don't win a ring.
No.
I don't know about that.
Nah. No.
Oh no,
They don't win the ring, bro.
I don't know.
Wade was doing some. Nah.
AI was doing the
man.
same thing to get to with way less. Haslam was starting.
Yeah, but Wade was just.
AI did the same exact thing
and went to
against the
finals.
Lakers.
Yeah, and went to the finals, right? But he didn't
But
get
the
a ring.
Lakers,
He didn't-
nobody's getting it against that Lakers team.
True.
Like nobody was winning that. So when people were like, "Oh yeah, it's because he never won it," I'm like, "Look who he played. The people who three-peat. Like when is the last time
The
a three-peat?
reason why I wouldn't give it pause
To AI.
to or the 2016, if you put AI on the 2016 team, when he won
2006?
2006,
Yeah.
2006. The reason why, because Wade was so efficient, and he would attack the rim. AI can be a little volume, 10 for 40. That ain't gonna get
10
it
for
done.
40. He was shooting 10 for 40.
Well,
once?
I don't know for
Oh,
sure.
but
But
it's-
I'm just, I'm just saying. He
At the time,
he
like
got, his
that
nickname
2000,
is
I was
Chuck.
like 6'7", so I'm like,
His nickname is Chuck.
but his nickname was also the answer.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
It was the answer.
That's true. I
Let me
don't
see.
think they do it, man. I mean, you
But you got-
put,
think about
you
it, like-
switch them. Nah.
AI had a season when he averaged 34.
And the crazy thing too is like the crazy thing
like
too.
that's what's crazy.
No, the crazy thing too is like AI, right? He had a season where he's averaging 30 something. But I think that Dwayne Wade pick and roll opened up so much.
True, but Wade
for
averaged 3.8
everybody.
assists. He wasn't passing that.
Yeah,
Like,
but I'm
people
just-
forget, like,
but
oh,
I'm
he was
just
making the
saying
team
that
better.
pick and roll-
He was not passing that ball.
I mean,
it was a pick, and then I'm just going to still score. I'm not.
What you
I
trust
don't care about the
more,
roller.
Dwayne Wade pick and roll. Now keep in mind, this Dwayne Wade pick and roll is the same pick and
Oh,
roll
my
that
God.
your boy Kobe called Dwayne Wade for. That's how great he was at that pick and roll.
Like, oh my God.
Would you rather take a Dwayne Wade pick and roll or Allen Iverson ISO?
Hey, this was.
This is what Iverson would average in that final series.
35?
Like,
Yeah,
same
but
numbers.
see how much he was shooting. How many shots he was shooting?
he ain't shoot efficient.
Exactly my point. Exactly my point. That's why I'm saying, man, that 2016, like you needed some efficiency. All the missed shots that can be going
Let me see
the other way,
Wade's.
bro. Trying to tell you, man. Wait, dude, that dude was special, and you still ain't answered the question either. He's still
What was that?
Wade or Iverson.
All right, I'm gonna answer it. I'm gonna answer it, but this is
Boy
the
ain't gonna
disclaimer,
answer
right?
it.
So
That
when I was
man-
watching the Iverson finals versus the Lakers, I was 7. When I watched Wade, I was 12. So I saw that a little bit clearer. So it looked a lot better.
Yeah,
Like,
but you know basketball, bro.
but it's different when we watch
yes,
it from
when
7.
you had 7 and you had
versus
12, I get it.
Like,
but
it's
you know
much-
basketball.
True, but you gotta admit, you're watching it and you're more in love with it. I'm watching it when I'm 7 because everybody in the house watching it, so I don't see as much as what Iverson was doing. I can just see the numbers
so
and
you
remember
going with
briefly.
Wade. So you're going with Wade.
That's what makes it tough. I gotta go, but it's like Jordan or Kobe. I gotta go with what I watched. Like that's what makes it a little bit
But
tough.
you know basketball. This is what I'm saying.
But it's the difference between a 7-year-old and a 12-year-old watching. This
I agree
12-year-old,
with
you're
that.
able
I
to.
agree
You're not
with that.
playing on a little rim. Like you know how to play. Like 7, you might still lower the rim. 12, you playing. Like you're actually playing. So this is Wade's stats. Wade averaged 34.7 and 3.8 assists. Iverson averaged 35 and 3.8. They both averaged 3.8 assists.
Look at the
Now I'm gonna look at the efficiency.
efficiency, though. I saw one of them. I think he did shoot 41 shots.
He was 20. I think he shot 41 shots, but I think it wasn't 10.
41 shots.
Hey, Wade had a game where he shot 6 for 19. That's 31%. Another game where he shot 11 for 28.
That'll happen.
But he did have some games where he shot over 50.
Not some game. He had a lot of games where he
It was
shot
6
over
games.
50.
3 of them he shot over 50. 3 of them he shot under 45.
And what about Iverson? Did he have any efficient games?
I don't think so. Hey, Wade was missing free throws though.
Yeah, that was one of his.
Hey,
that
one of
was-
his games he shot 25 free throws.
Yeah, just told you, man.
25 free throws,
That dude
brother.
used to
Like
he used to be Giannis going to the rim, bro, for real.
one game he shot 16 for 21, 13 for 18 from the free throw line.
That was one of the knocks on him was the free throw line, but and his 3-point shot because his 3-point shot
More
wasn't that
turnovers. He turned the ball over more.
good. And he was young though too, man. Come on now. And he won. He won
Hey,
a ring.
I was
though.
young, too.
He won a ring though. He won a ring. So
Yeah, I
we-
would think they were part of the same age.
so you picking Wade? Okay.
No, I'm picking AI.
Oh, you picking?
I'm still gonna pick AI
Oh, okay.
because that's what got me into basketball. Watching that series,
Yeah.
that's
yeah.
what got me there.
Which AI cheated us too, man. The Bucks 2001. We were supposed to go to the finals. We probably would have got swept too. But listen, we should have went to the finals, man. That was bogus.
See, I ain't know nothing. I didn't know much about it
Man,
at that time.
2001, we had the big 3: Sam Cassell, Ray Allen, Big Dog.
Yeah. Oh, he did shoot 41 times. Iverson, he had a game.
41.
Yeah. He had to though. Hey, he 18 to 41. That's 44%. That's
Nah,
It could
I
be
ain't
worse.
rocking. I ain't rocking. I mean, of course it could be worse.
could be worse.
0%, but they ain't.
44.
Nah,
actually, is
man.
not like, bro. Do you know how many players this league right now?
Yeah,
shooting
but they
40
shooting
on their regular
threes and
season?
Stuff. That's what I'm saying. They shooting.
He was
threes.
6 feet driving when the game was like about driving in.
I ain't rocking with it. So who you got for the championship? The Mavs or the Celtics? Who you picking, bro? You can't tap dance this one, man.
Mavs.
You got the Mavs winning?
I don't see that pick and roll thing that Luka does being stopped.
You know, I think this is the year that the Celtics get it done, man.
Ooh. Yeah, I had a game where he shot 0 for 4 from the free throw line. He had 4 attempts, ain't make none of them.
Yeah, I think the Celtics get it done this time.
You think the Celtics get it done?
Yeah, I
Nah.
mean,
I don't.
I
These
just
dudes
think
got
they
to
have.
cakewalk the whole way, and they gonna get slapped in the mouth. They gonna lose game 1. I know for sure they losing game 1. They are losing game 1.
Because what you got to understand is they got.
Porzingis or no Porzingis.
Listen, they
They're
got a lot of
losing game 1.
defenders, man. They got a lot of defenders, like Drew Holiday.
And so does the Timberwolves.
Not like not like Celtics though. The Celtics have who? They got Ant. They got
Alexander
Jaden Daniels. Okay.
They
So
got three guys that are like great
you
defenders.
giving Alexander Walker a good defense?
Yeah, that's why he's in the league.
Oh no,
He's in the league
No,
for
no,
defense.
no. He's not elite defensively. I wouldn't call him elite defensively.
So who you think is a better defender, him or Derek White? Is Derek White miles ahead of him?
Yes.
No, he's not miles ahead of Alexander
It's the reason
Walker.
why this dude is he leads the
He's better
league
offensive.
in guard blocks.
He be catching
Derek White.
He has more minutes. He plays more minutes than Alexander Walker.
Well, then why are we talking about Alexander Walker then?
Because he off the bench.
Why are we talking about
He's a
him?
great defender.
You can't talk about him if he don't get the same minutes. Derek White, great defender. Leads more blocks. We know what Drew do. Game winning steal the other night, right? Game winners. We know what Jaylen Brown can guard.
He's not as good as
Jason Tatum can guard.
Bro, I seen Drew Holiday allow Jimmy Butler to get 56 on him.
Yes,
Who dropped 56
that was
on
last
a
year.
Timberwolves player?
That was last year, bro. Who?
He only a year older now.
Okay, so who are you saying? I give. Okay, so Drew Holiday is a better defender than him.
No. You got to compare him with the other star that's like, he's a better defender than Jaylen Brown. If you put him at that 2 guard position or a 3, whatever, Ant is a better defender.
I would say that. I would say they're about even.
I give Ant a slight edge. Like, he not chasing down, blocking people for the game winner, hitting his head on the backboard. Like,
it's just all athletic. I don't. Nah,
he
bruh.
shot Jason Tatum down with 5 fouls in the last, took the ball from him. Like, Ant is a better on-ball defender.
I don't think Ant is a.
He's a better on-ball defender. He's a better defender overall.
That's a tough
than
one.
Jaylen Brown.
I might slight.
I'm not saying it's a landslide.
I might
but
slight
he
to
is-
Ant. You
he's
right on
slightly
that one.
like-
I might slight to Ant.
He hustles more. Like, I'm talking about.
Okay,
like
so go to your
like,
next one.
Jaden McDaniels. Now you got to compare him as their number 1 to the Celtics number 1. Drew.
We know what that is. Anybody you compare, what you got, we know what that is.
It's
There's
not a landslide.
People, I'm not saying it's a landslide because Jaden can. It's multiple people that said we know that one. Now go to your next one.
Alexander Walker or White.
You're talking about a bench player. I'm talking about starting players.
All right, then
You're talking about somebody
you
that's going to
have-
play 5 minutes of the game.
All right, now Horford or Gobert.
It depends. It's situation.
No.
It depends on the situation.
No.
Gobert?
No.
Al Horford is
He's just as much liability.
Al Horford is a better defender against smaller teams than Gobert will be.
He's been getting picked on. He was your liability.
Yeah. Against
And then
Pascal
who's
Siakam.
got a better defense, Cat or Porzingis? I got Cat on that.
Bro, you leaving out all of what you
talking
didn't
about
even
starting
put
lineup.
Jason Tatum. Like, Jason Tatum is a better defender than Cat. Al Horford is a better defender with smaller guards than
I
smaller
don't know.
guards.
I don't really see. Like, Jason Tatum is a solid defender. He's not a good defender.
Okay, who do you
He's
have?
solid. Who do you have? He's a solid frame, but he's
Cat?
not. He doesn't
Who you
lock
got at your
people up.
4, Cat?
Cat was playing great defense on Jokic. Like, he had to guard Jokic. Who is able to stop Jokic?
Nobody's able to stop Jokic.
Karl Anthony Towns had him shooting under 50%.
So Derek White is a better defender than who? Conley.
I mean, yeah, Conley's like
We'll give the slight edge
to Ant.
to Ant. Drew, that's 2-1.
I seen Drew
Tatum
get
is
lit
better.
up.
Jason Tatum is a better defender.
I seen Tyrese Halliburton make Drew spin circles, man. I'm not giving Halliburton the same.
In the game.
I mean,
bro. It happens
I'm
in
not
the
giving
game.
Holiday the same
It happens
love
in
he
the
did
game.
3 years ago. I'm
Okay,
not.
well, he's better than Jayden right now.
He still gets cooked.
Yes, it's okay. Everybody get cooked.
He's still
Jaden
getting
McDaniels, the
cooked
person
by
that you're
Tyrese
saying.
Halliburton, who don't even want to score.
Listen, so that's 2-1. Then we go to Tatum or Cat.
Cat.
No, come on.
I got Cat better defender.
Come on, bro.
Who really be cooking
Cat
Cat?
is guarding only 4s and 5s. Jason Tatum's 1 through 4.
So if you had them on each other, who scores more? Like who's
Jason
able to-
Tatum scores
No,
way
'cause
more.
Jason Tatum's going to settle for threes, and Cat it would try to bully him. I don't think.
Cat ain't even try to bully Jamal Murray. What you think he's gonna try to do to Jason Tatum?
Honestly,
he's gonna shoot
both of them weak.
threes.
Both of them weak. Both of them gonna bail the other person out. I'm not gonna.
No,
both of
I
them gonna
got
bail
Jason
them out.
Tatum. Jason Tatum is a better defender than Cat. Come on, bro.
For what it is, like he's a wing. Like one is a center / power forward / center. So I'm not gonna expect the 7-footer to be able to move like a 6'9".
All right, so we
guard.
going with Tatum.
It's about who
So
can
that's
guard
3
their
to
man.
1 right now.
Who
That's
guards
3 to
their
1.
man better?
That's 3-1.
Who guards their position better? I think Cat guards his position better than Jason Tatum guards his position.
Nah. You can't even say
who
that.
was he? Siakam was killing
bruh.
him.
No,
Like,
man.
bro, they be barely winning
Even if-
games against the
even-
bench.
Even if I
Like they barely beating the Pacers, bro. Pacers don't even have Tyrese Halliburton, Benedict Mathurin, like, and they're still playing close games.
Yeah, that happened to the Knicks too. The same thing with
They
the
were
Knicks.
hurt.
The same thing with the Bucks. Like they beat those players too. They swept the person that you're talking about right now. They swept the team that you're talking
Injured
about.
team
Right now.
they're struggling with.
They swept the team that you're talking about,
Nimhart had 36 on him.
and he got swept.
On who? Drew Holiday.
And
How
where
do
is
you
he?
let Andrew Nimhart drop 36?
Yep.
Nobody in his Mavs series even dropped 36.
Yep. And where are they at now? They're
Like,
somewhere in Cancun, somewhere in Mexico, eating a Mai Tai.
Talking about the
drinking a Mai
Pacers?
Tai. Yeah.
they're a 6 seed that's hurt, playing a 1 seed, and they're barely winning.
Listen, I think the Celtics get it done. I hate to say this because I don't
All
like
right.
the Celtics. I hope the Mavs win, but the Celtics win. This is $5 over here. This is
$5, $5 right here.
This is $5 right
Five,
here.
$5. I'm gonna throw it on prize picks.
Celtics, listen, Celtics get it done. They got defenders. They bench stink, but it's okay.
The defenders, man, they allowing too many things to
Listen,
happen on
I
their
think
guys.
the Celtics
36
go.
to Andrew Nimhart. Pause.
That's fine, man. That's what happens. That's what happens.
Tyrese Halliburton hitting double clutch threes.
What are you supposed to do with that, bro?
The man with the slowest release
Listen,
on the court.
I think they get it done. I think Porzingis get his revenge on Dallas, and I think what Kyrie's gonna do a little bit too much to get back at Boston. I think he's mentally gonna. Nah, bro, I can't do it, man. I think the Celtics get it
If
done.
he wants to, he will kill them. No such thing as Kyrie doing too much and choking when he got a guy like
Yes,
Luka.
it is, because what happened was, remember when he was on the Celtics, he choked against the Bucks in that first round. But that's a story for another day. That was a few years ago.
Be honest. Nobody's the,
That was a-
he's the
that was
best
a
player in
few-
the world.
That was a few years ago.
Best
but,
player in the world at the time.
But
Celtics don't have no best player in the world. Best player in
No,
the
but
world,
they got the
arguably,
best
is
team.
on the Mavs.
No, listen. At some point, this 2-man is going to get, is going to not work.
For the Celtics,
The team is going to win. They have a bet. Who has a better team? Exactly my point.
Better
the
team,
Celtics have a better team
but
than
their
the Mavs.
players are better than. Like sometimes, like you just got to have the best player in the world on your team to get a ring.
No.
Sometimes you like
No, man.
Jokic was the best player in the world at the time, got a ring. Giannis, best player in the world at the time, got the ring. Tatum
I think
and
the
Brown,
Celtics, what you call it, man.
they're not the best players in the league. They're like top 9 and 10. Like, when is the last time a team won without having the best 5 player in the world? Arguably the best 5.
I mean, we just
Top
got to
5.
go through it. You got Jokic. You got
Curry, top 5. Giannis, top 5. Kawhi that year, top 5. Braun 2008. I mean, not Braun. KD 2018.
I
Top
mean,
5.
I understand what
Braun,
you're saying.
when he won in 2006, top 5. Like, when is the last time you saw a team win a ring without having a top 5 player? Tatum is not a
I
top
just-
5 player.
No, he's not. But
Luka is, though.
yeah, he is. But I don't think. I mean, what you got to think about it? Okay, you got Luca.
Oh, yeah, we got to wrap up soon.
Yeah, you got Luca, right? He's the best player in this series. Who's the next best player in this series?
It's not about who I trust more to be the best player.
Oh, who's the next best player in the series?
Kyrie.
You think Kyrie is better than
Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum? I can't co-sign that.
In the finals, yes.
I can't co-sign that. I can't co-sign that one. Now,
I
who's
think
the
he's
third
better.
best player? You
Jason
picking
Tatum.
JB or no?
That's scary. I don't know who. I don't know who. I don't know who.
It could be either.
It could be either one.
I don't know, man. I seen JB. Well, I seen Kyrie in the finals too. So
That's.
It's
I'm
tough.
thinking final. Who's in the finals?
I think Celtics get it done,
I
man.
think Kyrie is better than Jason Tatum.
Celtics get it done.
Hey,
There's no
I'm
way
up
they
$5.
continue.
I'm mad I gotta wait so long
Listen,
for this.
there's
$5
no way that they
doing this
still
credit.
continue to go to the finals like this. They've been the most healthy team all year. They've been the best team all year. I mean, record-wise. Like, I think they get it done, man. I think they get it done this season. And I don't like to say that because I'm a Bucks fan.
101 defenders don't have nothing to do with that pick and roll.
You'll see. Joe
They're too small.
Joe Mazzulla better have something for that pick and roll. I mean, it's really
There's no
nothing you
answer.
can do. But what you need to the
Who,
only
who,
thing,
do, who, all right.
the
Who
only
do you
thing
put
you
on him
need
then?
to do,
Who do you put on Luka?
Luka, I'm putting Drew Holiday.
It's too small.
The reason why
It's too
why I'm
small.
putting Drew Holiday because Drew Holiday can navigate those screen the best that I've seen. He can navigate
I
those
seen
screens.
Tyrese Halliburton spin him around.
That's okay. That
I
happens.
seen Nemhart do it.
It happens. It happens. It happens.
You're talking about guys who are not
happens.
the best offensive player in the world right now.
Nobody can guard Luka. Nobody.
I'd rather have him on Kai.
Nobody.
I'd
can
rather
guard.
have Drew on Kai.
Nah.
Then who are you putting on Kyrie Irving?
Kyrie Irving, I'm putting either Jaylen or Derek White.
Yeah, go.
Jaylen Brown or Derek
Episode
White.
27.
And Jaylen Brown.
Now I wanna see this.
Jaylen Brown because Jaylen Brown has played with Kyrie Irving. You
Don't matter.
know.
Don't matter.
I get it. But you know the people that guard you the best are the people that you have played with before, on the same team with before. I'm just saying, man.
All right, yeah.
I'm just saying.
We're going to see.
$5.
That's what-
I got 5 on it. So
Will it really be crazy? Imagine the Timberwolves come back and then we
Nah,
both.
nah.
I'm saying, all hypothetical. Imagine if we both wrong and the Timberwolves come back.
we need to send
And
the
then-
Timberwolves $5.
That's what I'm like. Yo,
It's the
imagine
Timberwolves
we got the
$5.
handshaking on it and the Timberwolves come back.
Nah,
With it all.
They
Yeah.
talking though. They like, hey, if any team can hit for,
Yeah.
it could be us.
Really quick, before you wrap this up real quick, what are your thoughts on Anthony Edwards? I saw he got a lot of criticism about him being positive about it. And people were like,
What else is he gonna do?
thank you. That's all I said, man.
What else
Like,
you want them to do?
hang his head? No.
No,
Pause.
no.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's episode
Episode
27. Who's 27? Who number 27?
Rudy Gobert. It's a Rudy Gobert episode.
This is what we got. 20. Come on.
I can't
bruh.
think of nobody else 27.
That's terrible.
Jamal Murray.
Let's go with Murray.
Jamal
Let's
Murray
go with
episode
Murray. Let's go with
27.
Murray.
There we go.
All right, that's a wrap. I want my $5 too, bro.